have a little fun, my friend, and at the end, just before you go, I hope you look back at what you just watched and say to yourself, hey, that was not even a show.
Yeah, what the fuck do you think that you're staring at? You think you're tough, man? And that's the kind of rough exterior that I've had to adopt if I want to survive here in the big house. And it's me, your host, El Specco, aka Hardman Specs. And I've been thrown back into prison. Big whoop. Think I care? I don't care. I can do this standing on my head, man. And I don't care what I was arrested for. And for the record, I've been arrested for 9 murders. They allege that I killed 9 people who were sent by my nemesis, Ron Fraudster. And even though they deserved it, apparently that doesn't matter. And I tried to explain to the dumb guards, I said, hey, if you don't let me out right this second, I'll kill each and every one of you. And that didn't help. That just made things worse, apparently. So in the meantime, let's get to the episode, and we've got a good one for you. We've got a call to Free Talk Live, plus a new sketch, as well as a classic FapMaster call. First though, our man Free Wolf made an amazing debut last week, and there's no sophomore slump here as he once again calls JJ and totally fools him. Check it out.
Rocking better shirts than you, loving the JJ crew.
Okay. We do have a caller on the line. Area code 213. Hi, you're on with IQ Al Rassouli. Go ahead.
Hello, is this the host?
That's
Hello?
me. That's me. Go ahead.
Hello, is this the host?
Yes, it is.
Hi. Yes, this is Hagai. Hello, this is Hagai from Los Angeles. I wanted to call in because you'd mentioned Israel, and I grew up in Israel as well. And I think a lot of Americans have a very poor understanding of the region and of the neighborhood, because it's a very, very tough neighborhood that Israel lives in. And, you know, when I was growing up there, you know, military service is mandatory. So you have to serve in some capacity in the IDF, in the Israeli Defense Forces, which I did. And, you know, they issue you your rifle, your Galil rifle, and a shirt.
Yeah, well, you didn't think I knew that was coming? My God. Yeah. Yeah, that's how far they will go to try and, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but, you know, chances are he only had one hand to use the phone, I'm guessing. 855-853-5227. Morons, you know, just stop. Okay. We've got IQ Al Rassouli with us. And, by the way, we will be gone next week and the week after. And we'll return with brand new episodes of the J.J. Mccartney Show on the 7th of January. We will have best of shows on in the meantime.
I love going on YouTube and checking out the classic and funny and very epic prank videos where family members prank each other and just have a great time in the household. Let's check out an example of that as we watch a little bit of Living with the Boss.
Hey everyone, my name is Boss Barry. My name is Ed Barry, and they call me Boss Barry, and this is my YouTube channel. It's called Living with the Boss. And my wife and I love to pull pranks on each other. Check out some of them. Hey Judy, what are you looking for?
I'm just looking for a hair elastic.
You're not gonna find them in there.
What did you do with them?
Put them in the cat box. I took a shit into it.
I hate some of that.
Wait until Judy finds out about this next prank I did.
I just got a message from the landlord. He said he didn't get rent for the last 2 months.
Is that what he said?
What did you do with it?
I spent the money on a skywriter. Go look outside. Go look outside.
Fuck you.
For this next prank, I framed Judy's mom for a murder that she didn't commit, and now she's getting arrested and she's gonna go to trial.
Mom, okay, it's okay, just hang on. What did you do?
I got the best fucking prank for Judy, and you guys, I can't wait for you to see it. I just gotta go find her. Judy, where are you going?
I'm leaving.
Why? What do you mean?
You make life unlivable.
See you guys next week.
Free Talk Live is infamous for not wearing shirts on Tuesdays during the warm weather months, and they usually don't say anything too awful. I say usually because this week they really did, as they got talking about sexual assault and they didn't have very smart or good things to say about it. Thankfully, we were able to call in and derail their awful conversation. Check it out.
We know that women can say almost anything to get a guy that they don't like in trouble. That in most cases, including divorces and things like that, it's pretty easy to sway a court to the woman's side.
Are you kidding me? We got people who like commit rape and are let off with $400 fines.
And you've never had anybody get charged improperly, a man get charged improperly?
It happens a lot less often than men raping women and getting away with it.
Do we know you
yes.
state these things as they're facts?
Yes, we had we dug all this stuff up.
Do we know
In studio tonight, it's Daryl,
Chris,
and Jackie.
And your calls are welcome about whatever is on your mind. Let's go to JJ calling in from Nebraska. Wants to talk about a holiday experience that he had. JJ, you're on Free Talk Live. Go ahead with your thoughts.
Hello there, Daryl. Hello. What's the other guy's name? Chris?
Chris and Jackie. It's Daryl, Chris, and Jackie.
Yeah.
Go ahead with your thoughts.
Jackie, sorry you got to sit in there with those big sweaty dudes as they explain to you that the worst part of sexual assault is that sometimes women can make it up. I apologize you even have to be in the room with these mouth breathers. But anyways, let's move on to what we're here to talk about. When's it going to get warm enough there for the men there to pop the shirts off, get topless Tuesdays going on again?
Wow, it's a good question. Should ask that on a Tuesday.
Yeah, this is Thursday, JJ. Thank you for the call.
The FapMaster famously gets turned on by homophobic radio hosts, and I'll tell you, this week we found a doozy as Doc Greene, the horrible religious homophobe with two cardboard cutouts behind him, one Reagan, one Trump, gets a phone call from the FapMaster himself. Check it out.
Glad to have you. Oh, by the way, Aubrey said about marijuana. She said, you know, Colorado legalized marijuana. It's totally destroyed Colorado. And that's going to do the same thing if we legalize it in Texas.
Yep.
I don't see any choice, Aubrey. because Saturday I'm going to be down at the Free Library just talking about the homosexuals trying to proselytize our young boys. And
it'll be me by myself.
Me and a couple other guys. I've talked to a number of church pastors. None of them want to get involved. They are scared to death of homosexuals. So, that being said, I don't know how we'd ever stop marijuana.
Bible prophecy itself, coming from a divine author, is solid, and it is...
Well, ignore that. The call screener will pick it up. I'm sorry.
You just barely breezed in here yourself before everything went haywire. All have been fulfilled.
And guess where we are?
Yes, yes.
Hold on. Carry on by yourself
okay.
for a minute.
We have been we've been talking about.
Now, how do I carry on with that voice going in the background?
And that's where we are today.
All right. I have a caller, Jesse from Idaho. Come on in here.
Oh, hi. Am I on, sir?
You are on the air, Jesse from Idaho.
Thank you so much for taking my call. I'm feeling a little sick with the way the world is these days, but I know who's got the prescription. That's Doc Greene.
Well, I'm going to hand that out to the Lord Jesus Christ. I'm just a paper boy, sir.
Oh, that's very humble of you, sir. What's the other fella's name there? The gentleman who's sitting there?
This is Wally Wood. Wally Wood, and of course, Wally's been coming on here every month now for over a year. And not only is he a newsman, but he does know the Lord Jesus Christ personally, and brings a lot of stuff here that you would never get anywhere else. So, did you have a question?
I did have a question, definitely. I love those cardboard cutouts you got there, Mr. Reagan, Mr. Trump as well. That gets me going a little bit when I see those. You guys are nice-looking guys. I'm just watching the video stream here.
Well, thank you very much, and that's why we put up the video stream, because some people want to know what those guys talking to them look like, and that's why we do it. But, you might figure out I'm a conservative.
I mean, everyone's got to agree you guys look really good. My name's the FapMaster. I'm a kind of a well-known caller around these parts.
In Idaho?
Well, around the internet, rather.
Oh, okay.
Just around these conservative shows. I like to call in, I guess, batch off is the right term for it.
Well, so what would you like to add to the show today, Jesse?
Well, oh, there you are. You just came up on the screen there with Mr. Trump behind you. And
yes.
This is getting me. I'll tell you what, my pants are getting shorter.
So, you had a question?
Yeah, I got a question. Do you mind the fact that I'm batching off right now watching you?
Well, you know, I'm just really, really glad that you took the time to call in on the show, and I hope you will share it with your friends. But we want to stick to the more relevant calls today, and I thank you so much. So anyway, you were saying.
If you're the worst of the worst, then you make the FapMaster burst.
All right, everyone, that's the end of your sentence, and you're free to go. Unless, of course, you want to okay, I can't do this metaphor. If you want to watch more pranks, check out patreon.com/notevenashow, as this week we've got another couple of calls from Roger, who's trying to find a job, plus a tech head Terry call, and a phone call to a radio host named Beto. Other than that, I'm gonna look to try to get out of this place, probably give my lawyer a call and see if we can finagle our way out in a legal way. And if we can't do that, I'm gonna try to smuggle a gun inside here and shoot and kill every single person around me, and just like a John Wick, just shoot my way out. All right, guys, bye. Thank you, bye.